Welcome and welcome back to Minecraft. So what's cooking, eh? You may well ask, but I'll bet you it tastes like chicken. Remember the Rack Up Your XP farming video where I demonstrated how to create a basic chicken farm? If you recall, at the end of the video we harvested not only experience points but also eggs, feathers for arrows and lots of raw chicken. I'll put a link in the description below. Well, I stashed all that chicken. I thought it might just come in handy in a future video, and it looks like its time has come. I read recently that blaze rods make a good fuel, and I was like, what? I mean, they're not anything I've ever thought about using for fuel. Other things, yes, but not fuel. And that got me thinking about the chickens and the farm, and I thought, well, how many chickens can you roast with a blaze rod? So my thinking went on. I've got rather a large number of raw chickens on hand. Also got blaze rods. I mean, what can go wrong? Then I thought, how many chickens can you roast using other things as a fuel? You follow where I'm going. At the top end there's lava. We all know about lava, right? I presume you can roast 100 chickens with one bucket of lava. I don't know that I'm absolutely right about that, so let me know if you know. The problem with lava is it's a total commitment. If you've got one chicken and one bucket of lava, it will take the entire bucket of lava to cook that one chicken. You can't take the lava out of the furnace once you start cooking. One chicken, 100 chickens, it's still one bucket of lava, right? That can be a bit of a waste. So I thought a little further. What about the bottom end? What is the least you need to roast a single chicken? And I thought, let's do a test. Let's take a look. So I rummaged in my chest, pondered what was flammable, and we all at some point, and put together some obvious and some not so obvious materials and decided to make this video. Well, obviously I chose coal and charcoal, and the blaze rod of course. If you're going to do charcoal, how does that compare to a block of wood? How many chickens can you cook with a block of wood as opposed to a piece of charcoal? I mean, you make one piece of charcoal out of one block of wood. And if you use wood, what about planks? And if you're going to do planks, then you have to use sticks. And then, well, I mean, what's more puny than sticks? Wait and see. Let's take a look in this chest. My bottom contender is saplings. I've burned them before. So how many saplings does it take to roast a chicken? Let's find out. For the cooking, I'm going to speed things up. Well, there you have it. The answer is 2. I always plant a sapling when I cut down a tree. It keeps the wood supply going. But I've always generated more saplings than I know what to do with. Now I know what I can do with it. Next up is sticks. I'll try at least 5. Sticks are also a byproduct of harvesting wood, and they're very easy to make. Would you believe it? The answer is 2. 2 sticks per chicken, the same as the saplings. I guess you could call them drumsticks then. 2 sticks per chicken, eh? Now for the planks. You'll find a lot of planks in abandoned mines, so they're always my go-to for smelting. In a mine they're plentiful, unlike trees, so I use them a lot. Wow, I didn't expect that. Looks like planks don't even cook 2. That's not very good. So next up is wood. There's no shortage of wood. I'm very keen to see how wood compares to charcoal, since one piece of charcoal comes from one piece of wood. What? The wood is no better than planks. That's a bit of a letdown. Who would have thought it? Okay, now for the charcoal. That's pretty good, I must say. 8 chickens in total. So this is another reason why it makes sense to turn wood into charcoal. I use charcoal a lot. It's easy to make. The only downside is it can't be traded with villagers, or so I've been told. Which brings us to coal. Does it differ from charcoal when cooking? I see coal as an opportunistic mineral in Minecraft survival. You mine it when you find it, but you don't generally go looking for it. Nope, we also get 8. The same performance as charcoal. So keep all the coal for trading with villagers and use charcoal for everything else. Makes sense, doesn't it? In survival mode, you bet it does. Think of the torches when you're starting out. Very important things, those torches. Now for the star of the show, the blaze rod. I've got no idea what to expect. One blaze rod and a good number of chickens, eh? We're gonna let it go. Well, that's not so bad. 12 chickens in total. I do have a good stash of blaze rods, so I can put them to use. So there you have it. 2 saplings and 2 sticks will roast 1 chicken in a furnace. Single planks will do 1, the same as the wood. Not so good, what do you think? Charcoal and coal are up next with 8 each. It's what I normally use, so not so bad. Last but not least, the blaze rod comes in with a not unexpected victory with a total of 12. The question I ask myself is, in survival mode, once you can access the nether, lava is available by the bucket load, no jokes. So would you use blaze rods? Not so sure. Taking into account the XP you gain from hunting blazes, if you generate enough blaze rods, then maybe. Certainly not in the beginning, but maybe later. Please bear in mind this video is not comprehensive. I didn't talk about using a campfire for instance, and I'm sure there are many other things you can burn. Dried kelp comes up on my loading screen for example, so that's one I'll look at in the future. Let me know, what's the weirdest thing you've ever used to cook something up in Minecraft? Maybe I can do a sequel. I mean, what can go wrong?